Donald Trump just wrapped up a disastrous speech at the Iowa State Fairgrounds. This was probably the most despicable speech I've seen him give, and that's saying a lot. Here, Donald Trump begins by doing an impression of former President Biden. Watch how despicable this is. Play this clip.
Remember Biden had always used to say, it's an existential threat. He loves the word existential. It's an existential threat. What is? I don't know, climate change. Remember that? Always, that's dangerous too, because they're going to take that thing and they're going to say, he couldn't say existential. So you can't imitate people either.
Then he says that he wants to do UFC fights in front of the White House. Here, play this clip.
We're going to have a UFC fight. We're going to have a UFC fight. Think of this, on the grounds of the White House. We have a lot of land there. We're going to build a little, we're not, Dana's going to do it. Dana's great, one of a kind. We're going to have a UFC fight, championship fight, full fight, like 20, 25,000 people. And we're going to do that as part of 250 also. We're going to have some incredible events, some professional events, some amateur events, but the UFC fight's going to be a big deal.
Next, he just does a rant where he has a horrific anti-Semitic slur that I don't even want to repeat. Here's what he says. Let's play it.
But if you love them, or if you love somebody that you're leaving it to, think of that. No death tax, no estate tax, no going to the banks and borrowing from, in some cases, a fine banker, and in some cases, Shylocks and bad people. But they took away a lot of family. They destroyed a lot of families. But we did the opposite. So just remember, to me, it's so important.
Hey, all you Zionists, you're going to be pretty pissed at what Donald Trump said tonight about bankers. Donald Trump just gave a speech and referred to bankers as a slur that's used in anti-Semitism. The President of the United States that literally has partnered up with Israel, who has literally spent all of their time not literally healing from all of that pain and the trauma. And so instead, they deflect that pain onto the suffering of millions within the Middle East, especially right now in Palestine. And here he is, using an anti-Semitic term to describe bankers in the United States of America. I don't know how many more fucking clues you guys need to literally lead you to the fucking point that 1930s Germany and 2025 America are literally one and the fucking same. But I know all you Zionists who love fucking Trump are gonna still stay on your fucking knee pads and get your orange cream all over your fucking face instead of calling them out for using a fucking anti-Semitic word to describe bankers in the United States of America. Might be possibly because he's filed bankruptcy 7 times before and he's just a little upset that he can't get his money back this time.
About what I said, not going to help. But if you love them, or if you love somebody that you're leaving it to, think of that. No death tax, no estate tax, no going to the banks and borrowing from, in some cases, a fine banker, and in some cases, Shylocks and bad people. But they took away a lot of family. They destroyed a lot of families. But we did the opposite. So just remember, to me, it's so important. And it was mostly important for...
Well, Trump just went off the fucking rails at his Iowa rally tonight. Why he's got to hold a rally when he's already president, I don't know. But yeah, check this out. Boy, he brought back an oldie but a goodie.
No estate tax, no going to the banks and borrowing from, in some cases, a fine banker, and in some cases, Shylocks and bad people.
Shylocks. And he wasn't using this as a reference to the Merchant of Venice. He's using the fucking slur. And if you don't know that's a slur, here you go. So for all you MAGA out there who love Israel and support Israel, the fuck? I also remember back in 2014 when then Vice President Biden did the same fucking bullshit. And if I would have had this app back then, I would have been ripping him a new fucking ass. And also, unlike Trump, Biden actually fucking apologized, which we know this jackass will never do.